Hi, I'm Imani with the Shadow News Network. Many students are asking why settings are now blocked on Chromebooks. The reason why is we want to ensure that the school environment is as safe as possible by making sure students are not doing what they are not supposed to do. We want to keep students completely focused in their classes. This coming Monday, we don't have school because we are celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day. He was one of the most important voices of the American Civil Rights Movement. His most popular speech was "I Have a Dream," and he was one of the youngest men to win a Nobel Peace Prize.
Hello, I'm Jasmine, and here's the movies for 2018. 2018 has a lot of new movies coming out. Here are a few you might enjoy. The Maze Runner movie, The Death Cure, will release in theaters on Friday, January 26th. Insidious: The Last Key also has released on Friday, January 5th. Proud Mary will also be in theaters on January 12th. Last week's riddle was, what has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and water but no fish? The answer is a map. This week's riddle is, I am found in the sea but on land, but I do not walk or swim. I travel by foot but I am toeless. No matter where I go, I am never far from home. What am I? Find out during our next broadcast.
Now here's Manny and Carl with the weather.
Good morning. I'm Manny with your weather forecast. Today it will be 32 degrees Fahrenheit with a 20% chance of precipitation, and it will be mostly cloudy. Tomorrow it will be 35 degrees Fahrenheit with a 10% chance of precipitation, and it will be partly cloudy. On Wednesday it will be 33 degrees Fahrenheit with another 10% chance of precipitation. It will be mostly sunny. Thursday will be 44 degrees Fahrenheit with a 20% chance of precipitation. Also, it will be cloudy, so bundle up. Finally, Friday it will be 41 degrees Fahrenheit with a 50% chance of precipitation. Also, we will have showers.
Hi, I'm Carl Rucker. Here's the explanation for last week's devastating chills. Global warming and the polar vortex are reasons why we had this Arctic chill. This is confusing to some people because the words global warming seem to indicate that weather should always be getting warmer. However, global warming causes many different types of changes in the climate. The polar vortex is a large area of low pressure and cold air surrounding both of Earth's poles. Rising global temperatures can cause the polar vortex to send chilly air to parts of the world that aren't used to it. This is why it's been colder in Florida and Georgia than it has been in Alaska this past week. If you have any other questions about the weather, go check out the Weather Channel at weatherchannel.com.
Now here's Daniel and Akil with your sports.
The girls' basketball team are undefeated with a record of 3-0. They have been an offensive terror, outcoming other teams 92-33. Impressive work. Adeline Spignardo has the best offense, and Sarah Kebabjan with the best defense. And now for the boys' basketball team. So far, they are doing well in their practices. They took the dub at Rondout 65-18, according to what the manager Derek Ranieri said. That's all for the basketball. Here is the NHL. Last week was the 10th year anniversary of the NHL Winter Classic. In this year's Winter Classic, the New York Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres faced off in Citi Field. The Rangers won in overtime with a score of 3-2. The Ottawa Senators won the NHL 100th Year Classic against the Montreal Canadiens 3-0. Now here are the recent scores. In the XL Energy Center, the Minnesota Wild defeated the Buffalo Sabres 6-2. The Arizona Coyotes upset the Nashville Predators in overtime 3-2. In Rogers Place, the Edmonton Oilers beat the Anaheim Ducks in shootout 2-1. The Colorado Avalanche downed the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-0. In Calgary, the Flames had a close win with the Los Angeles Kings. and the Dallas Stars win home against the New Jersey Devils. Here are the top 5 teams in the league. In the Eastern Conference of the Atlantic Division, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs are battling for first to take the lead. In the Metropolitan, it is the Washington Capitals, and now the Western Conference. The St. Louis Blues lead Central, and in the Pacific, the Las Vegas Golden Knights.
Good morning. This is Daniel Green with your National Sports Update. Let's start with the NBA. The standings for the NBA East have the Boston Celtics in first in the Atlantic. The Cavs are leading the Central, and the Wizards are leading the Southeast. In the West, the Timberwolves are leading the Northwest, while the Warriors are leading the Pacific, and the Rockets are leading the Southwest. This past week, Isaiah Thomas played his first game for the Cavs since he was traded. Then on Wednesday, when they went to Boston, he didn't play, but he got a standing ovation from Celtics fans. Lastly, LeVar Ball says that his 2 sons, LiAngelo and LaMelo, will be finishing their season in Lithuania. Now onto the NFL. Some playoff droughts that have been ended this season were the Bills' 17-year drought, and then the Jaguars ended their 10-year drought. The Cleveland Browns are now the second team in NFL history to go 0-16, and they still have their coach. Talking about coaches, there were 5 coaches fired this season: John Fox, Jim Caldwell, Chuck Pagano, Ben McAdoo, and Jack Del Rio. Last Thursday, during the snowstorm, Bill Belichick held the Patriots practice, and it was probably freezing cold.
That's it for sports.
Have a great week from the Shadow News Network.